This video was sponsored by Sal Volcano. Hytale is the new game where you mine, and you craft, and you build penises out of boredom. A nostalgic experience for sure. Despite the blatant similarities to its predecessor, it's still its own game that stands on its own legs. Features that stick out most are mainly the combat, the exploration, new ways you can craft stuff and whatnot, but this video isn't about glazing it, it's about a quick criticism for this game. So, I'm gonna give you exactly that. Random shit just breaks. There'll be times where you'll be minding your own business, lollygagging about, and suddenly some random ass structure will just fall apart as if it was some Chinese tofu dreg donuts. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? What the hell? It's not really a common bug, but I've already encountered it a few times, and every fucking time, I could not figure out why it happens. I'm just farming away, and then poof. This is a pretty common experience that I've encountered a shit ton, especially when it comes to the Queeb villages. I'm not sure why it happens. I could just place down a random block and bang. There it goes. There goes like a random ass branch for no reason. Now that my allergies have gone away, customization. You know what's really good about Minecraft? Is the fact that you can just grab some random ass model and just smear random shit all over it exactly the way you want it without any other limiting factor to it. There are certain cosmetics that are color locked, and not only are they color locked, they're locked to a specific shade of a color. So you can have a black hoodie with like a black scarf, but they won't be the exact same matching pair of black. And then other cosmetics which you aren't even allowed to paint black in the first place, which is just like, I wanna mix and match, fuck! The best way this could easily be solved would be to just give me a color wheel, so that I could have every single color just match one specific color, you know, with a specific number, all that shit. God damn it, my allergies came back. Either that or allow me to port in my own models, you know. Just allow me to make my own custom models and just port it in. Either or, you know, I just hope that this is an issue that gets addressed, because it is pretty fucking annoying having to just be forced into specific sets when you really just want to, you know, make whatever it is that you want to make for yourself. The inventory is a bit of a mess to look at. In Minecraft, there's this clear dividing line between the shit that you need and the shit that you don't need. And Hytale, everything's all spluttered up in one big box, and the only dividing line is just the numbers on your primary inventory. And I don't really like that. Can we please get like a dividing line like in Minecraft? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. In Minecraft, you'll typically just see a bunch of villagers doing shit, farming, having their own schedule, going to sleep at certain times and whatnot. You know, it's a pretty lively village, and you get to see them do their own things while you're just wandering around, which is part of why I like living in a village. But in Hytale, unfortunately, the Queebs don't really do that. For the most part, you know, they'll say hi to you, and they'll just walk around for a small bit. And the most lively I've ever seen them is when they accidentally hit a skeleton, and then they just went through a bunch of infighting. And if we could get the same shit as in Minecraft, where I could start farming with them and having more than just one person to trade with, I think that'd be pretty fucking cool. Like I said, the game's not bad. I've had a fuck ton of fun playing it, and I'm probably gonna make another video, or at least a clip montage of me and my boys fucking around on the game. But you know, these are my biggest issues so far in the last 8 hours of playing the game. You know, it's still pretty early to judge, but we will see. We will see. And I have a lot of high hopes for this game. Like I said, I've waited 8 years for this game to come out, and it's finally out. And rather than keep yapping into a microphone and spending more hours editing than actually playing the fucking game, I'm actually going to go ahead and play this game the second this video ends, right about now. I wanted to make a cool masked character, but instead I made a gray femboy twink.